Okay then. Welcome, Weston. Welcome, Weston. Nice to meet you. I just have a few questions for you. So maybe you can start by talking about Mickey. The first question I have is, how does your platform integrate with a company's website or existing technology?
Yeah, so Mickey started out wanting to be a kind of reverse Alibaba for the US. So the United States exports a lot of commodities, and so that's sort of where we focused our energy. We found an opportunity in lumber with the expansion of materials exchange and now contractor direct, and now we develop SaaS for all sorts of wholesale and commodity businesses. We integrate with people in various ways. We can be kind of an add-on to their existing site, just a marketplace that can be clicked on and visited. We can be a full back-end CRM. We can plug into their ERP, or we can kind of take over their whole online presence and kind of be their internet marketplace, homepage, etc.
Okay. And how do you customize each separate marketplace for them?
Yeah, it's a good question. This is kind of the hardest part of working in different industries while building a single platform. And our general goal is not to customize too much, to build things pretty abstractly, and build with the entire economy in mind and the potential for our platform to support sort of any commodity product. That being said, obviously there's times where we do have to sort of do these various little customizations, things like custom attributes that are very specific to an industry, and we just kind of make sure to put those in their own place within our application, and make sure that they're built for specific customers.
Okay, cool. Can you maybe tell me a little bit more about your background in particular and how you implement this in your current role now?
Yeah, so I've taken a funny route towards where I am now. Out of college, I actually started a food truck. Um, that food truck turned into a business called City Flavor, which is basically a food truck marketplace and hospitality operating system. And so I built that from scratch, grew that business, and it's being used in a lot of Fortune 500 hospitality situations. So after that, I worked a few other software jobs, and then I ended up here at Mickey, where I'm the CTO, helping to build all the tech.
Okay. And could you maybe explain a little bit more about how your automated logistics function works?
Yeah, so we partner with various US leading logistics and shipping companies. And through these partnerships, when a buyer makes a purchase, we basically can manage the entire logistics transaction. So we pre-populate our entire system with rates from every supplier to every buyer. So we've got basically all of the pricing built into our pricing on the marketplace. And then when a match hits, we can automatically book, track, deal with any issues and so forth via these partners. And we're also able to sort of integrate with any new partners that are needed based on our clients' needs.
Okay. And could you maybe tell me a bit more about your future plans for expanding the platform's reach regarding providing coverage and customer base? And are there any specific regions or markets you're targeting for future growth?
Yeah, so kind of like I mentioned, the platform works for any commodity product, any instance where there's wholesale activity going on. So it allows for lots of different industries: lumber, metals, agriculture, plastics, chemicals, and we're definitely looking to expand into those different areas. We've only hit a few of those. We do some scrap metal. We do a few other smaller industries, but I'm definitely looking to expand into any of these other commodities.
Okay, great. And are there any features or innovations on the horizon that you can share with us?
Yes. So we recently launched Contractor Direct, which is basically our system for helping to construct and deliver the product on larger multifamily homes and other sorts of larger products. So things that have contracts that are built upon many materials, and aren't sort of good for the spot marketplace that our current exchange has. So we recently launched that, and we've been running both an internal business as well as the SaaS platform sales as well. And we've also just built out our materials exchange even more. So we've enhanced the products available. They can kind of drill into the products a little more. We've got custom attributes, custom lengths, and just continuously building more features to support that.
Okay, and one last question, something that we always ask the people that we interview at Tech News. In terms of sustainability, do you have anything also on the roadmap or any of the features that you're optimizing for that?
Yeah, definitely. Because we work in the lumber industry, we follow closely, and we're working on some integrations with carbon credits. So there's a lot that you can do with the sawmills and the kind of landowners of lumber properties in order to kind of integrate the carbon credit system, especially here in the U.S. that is part of the law in certain places, and we're still waiting on it to be part of the law in other places, at least in the U.S. But we're working on integrating that into our platform.
Cool, that's perfect. I think I've covered all my questions, unless there's something else that you would like to tell me at all.
No, I think that's good. I think I covered everything.
Okay, that's great. Perfect. Thanks very much for taking the time for us and our viewers. If you have any questions, you can drop them below as a comment. I'm sure Weston can answer those gladly. So again, thank you again so much for joining. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Neil.
Cool. Thanks. Now, bye.